I want you to give yourself a pat right on the back. Use your left hand, use your right hand. If you can, use your foot. Are you asking yourself, James, why would I congratulate myself right now? Why would I validate myself right now? I'm going to tell you why. Because you have lived another day. And that can be difficult for some. That can be difficult for many. But right now, it's tough all over. Why am I being so inspirational? I'll tell you why. I'm looking for new ways to start this show. Sometimes I talk about we did it, we made it. Sometimes I say buckle up, we got a bumpy road ahead. Sometimes I say another night in the jungle. Tonight, I'm tinkering with a variety of things because I am James, you are you, we are here. It is Friday, May 7th, 2021. Welcome to the weekend. I am your party captain. Hold on. Don't be the party captain. That doesn't work. I don't like that voice. I don't like what I did just there. So you will never, ever hear it again because I, James Allen McGee, am not afraid to make adjustments. Tonight is a night to remember and not a night to forget. You want to talk about adjustments? I'm not even wearing a hoodie or a flannel tonight. That's right. I hope you got your tickets to the gun show because these things are dangerous and I will not hesitate to use them. Now, you might be asking yourself, James, is that the best you can do? The answer is no. I was not flexing, as the kids say, for realsies. What I can say for realsies is that tonight is going to be a good night, and not in the way that the Black Eyed Peas used to sing about in the early 2000s. I'm talking about it in the way that AC/DC sang about it in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s. You want to know why? Because I want you to get ready. And if you're not ready, you better get ready. And with that, I say, are you ready for a good time? Hold on. Don't impersonate Brian Johnson of AC/DC on this show ever again. I'm trying some stuff out tonight, okay? I've been known to sing a little bit on the show, whether it's a bit of Jim Croce. I was doing some Rob Thomas last week. Who knows what's going to happen tonight? I'll tell you who knows. I know. This is a real big one. I've said it before, and sometimes I truly mean when I say that I don't mean it. Tonight, I mean it. Who's on the show? Dimitri is going to be here. Who else is on the show? Lisa Palmieri is going to be here. Who else is on the show? After months of a hiatus, the one and the only Conor Rose is back in the saddle again. How do you like that? Aerosmith lyrics. Conor Rose is here. Now, for those of you who don't know, Conor Rose is the most interesting person I've ever spoken to in my life. And for weeks and weeks and weeks in a row, Conor Rose would be here to regale us with stories of love and struggle and heartbreak and heartache. We've met members of Conor's family. Last time we saw Conor, he walked away with 2 at-home awards. And after that show, we hadn't seen him. I haven't seen him. I haven't heard from him. This guy basically ghosted me. He says I'm his best friend. Until last week, I get a message from Conor Rose. Like nothing happened. We're going to figure out what happened to Conor Rose. But guess what? I'm not going to tease this all night long. We're going to kick things off with the one and only con man. So without any further ado, let's welcome him back to the show. I have a whole lot of questions, and I certainly hope that Conor has the answers. Let's welcome him back to the show. It is Conor Rose. Conor.
Hey, James.
Conor, what is going on, man?
Oh, it's really good to see you again. It's been a while, huh?
Yeah, it really has been a while.
Listen, I just want to say my sincerest apologies for not reaching out sooner. I was really busy.
Yeah. I've never had anyone in my life go from being present to so totally non-present. It's like you disappeared into thin air. We were worried.
Oh, James, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to worry you.
Well, we were worried for a variety of reasons.
Tell me why.
Well, it sounds like you had some real struggles prior to your disappearance where you were locked in a closet for weeks on end.
Yeah, I got out of the closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got out of the closet just before my birthday, and then there was the award ceremony, and that, like, really, James, it really changed my life.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. Of course, you deserve those awards. The committee was not very, it's not an easy nut to crack. So the fact that you were able to pierce their critical eye says a lot about you, Connor.
Oh, thanks, James.
Well, you're welcome. Well,
James,
yeah,
don't you want to know where I've been?
yeah, that's why I asked you that off the top.
Oh, sorry, I missed the question.
Yeah, okay, so Connor, let's get the elephant in the room right out of the way. What happened?
Oh, I don't even know where to start, James.
Well, you look happy, so why don't you tell us the whole thing?
All right. Well, after the award ceremony, like, things really changed for me.
Okay.
Uh, that coupled with some of the advice that I got from Socrates, your friend Socrates, on
Yeah,
my
well, I just want to
birthday.
be clear that Socrates is not my friend. He is a
Oh,
pickup artist, though, so he's able to provide dating tips and tricks and advice on how to capture the eye of another.
yeah. So at the time, I was working really hard to like escalate the situation with Raquel.
Sure, yeah.
But in the meantime, Cordelia, like, something shifted in her, and I think it was like she saw that another girl was really genuinely interested in me, and she also like saw that I was an award winner. So she was like, Connor, like, I know this whole time you've wanted me to be your girlfriend, and I have said no. And
Well, she verbally abused you. She manipulated you. She locked you in a closet. She took over your home to throw an anti-COVID party, among other things.
yeah, James,
Mm-hmm.
be careful about the way you speak about my wife.
You can't be serious. Okay, so a couple things. You got your tattoo done.
Yeah, it's almost finished. Cordelia made me change it a little bit.
Yeah, let's see. It's really, yeah, okay. So, yeah, look, we'll get to that in a second. So, wait a minute. You got married to Cordelia?
James, she was like, oh, not only will I be your girlfriend, Connor, like, I want to like go all the way with you. And I feel like the only way to do that in the right way is to get married. And she's an American. She's from Akron, Ohio. So
Cordelia is an American from Akron, Ohio,
yeah,
and she was working at what you refer to as a laundromat.
that's right.
Okay, so you're telling me that she was so taken by the fact that you are an award winner on a let's call it internet talk show, and that you had captured potentially the heart of another. Of course, we're speaking about Raquel. It sounds like she was both impressed and jealous.
That's right. And so she suggested we drive to Las Vegas and get married.
You drove to Las Vegas during, how did you get across the border?
Well, Cordelia's an American, so she has American citizenship.
Sure.
And we were let in, like, we just drove.
So you went to one of those little Whitechapel type of operations. Now, can we see that ring again? Now, can I ask you, is this a lady's ring?
No, James.
Can you just bring your hand back? Look, I'm not judging. It doesn't matter to me, but that looks more like a ring that a lady would wear.
James, like, I have really delicate fingers, and it just is the only one that fit me.
You and me both. Look at these things. Very delicate, very pale, very skeletal, right?
James, look, we have similar hands.
We
We
have
could even be hand brothers.
Yeah, we could be hand brothers. So you and Cordelia are married. Where are you coming to us from right now? It looks like you're camping or something.
No, actually, James, this is where I sleep most nights. On my balcony.
Wait, you sleep on a balcony? Are you back at your home?
Yeah, we just got back a couple weeks ago, and then I texted. That's when I texted you.
You were in Vegas this whole time?
Well, we went to Vegas, and it's like a really long drive to get there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
about we like stopped along the way, like, and then we spent our honeymoon like in northern Arizona, and so it's just been like like we've been kind of like on the road, but now we're back and we're settling into like our married life routine.
Right. You're settling into your married life routine, which includes you sleeping on the balcony?
Well, Cordelia prefers it that way for most nights, except for Wednesdays and Saturdays. This is where I sleep. Yeah, so
Why Wednesdays and Saturdays?
those are the days we make love.
Okay, so Connor, I guess you're coming to us with a couple bits of breaking news. The first of which being that you're married. The second of which being it sounds like you have what some would say broken the seal.
That's right, James. Oh, I wish you had told me that it was that good.
You wish that I had told you that lovemaking was that you needed me to tell you?
I had no idea, James.
Well, can I ask, what was it like? Was it romantic? Was it playful? Was it passionate?
Yeah, I think all of those things. Like, she didn't really like let me look at her, but
What do you mean?
well, she prefers that I don't like look at her in the eyes.
Hmm.
And oh, sorry, there was a mosquito. Uh,
Yeah, that'll
so
happen when your bedroom is a balcony.
yeah, it's really like living
Yeah,
like
like
off,
a homeless person.
like off the grid.
Yeah, you're off the grid in your own home. Wait until June and July come around.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cordelia doesn't like it when you look at her in the eyes when you guys are intimate with each other.
No, so she makes me put on like a pillowcase, but just until here, like not so that I can't breathe, so just until my nose.
She makes you wear a pillowcase over your eyes so you can't look at her when you're making love with your wife. I
Yeah.
can't believe I'm about to say this. Wouldn't sunglasses be easier?
James, that's a fantastic idea. I think I'll suggest it to her.
Yeah, I certainly don't want to pry into someone else's bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, we could just put like a Sharpie over the lenses of the sunglasses and she'd probably be satisfied with that.
Yeah, she'd probably be satisfied. So it sounds like you and Cordelia have a scheduled lovemaking time during the week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. What time?
3 p.m.
Oh, you're having an afternoon delight.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, James.
Well, yeah, I didn't invent that. That's a song.
Oh,
That's often referred to as afternoon lovemaking is slang is afternoon delight.
I've never heard it before, James.
Okay, well, Connor, can I ask, are you happy?
Yeah, James. Oh my gosh, like now that I'm no longer a virgin, like I just feel like I've really come into myself. Like I'm like
Yeah.
really the man that I was, destined to be.
Well, what else do you feel has changed since you've lost your virginity outside of Wednesdays and Saturdays?
Oh, I think just the way that I carry myself, like I feel more confident and like, it's like every time it like never gets bad. Like it never gets old.
What never gets old? The lovemaking?
Yeah.
It sounds like you're really into having sex, Connor.
I really like it, James. I'm not
Really?
gonna lie.
Okay, so look, we've never been able to talk like this, right?
Yeah, like now I'm like more like up to speed with you. Like I'm at your level.
Well, I don't know if I would say that I'm at a level you want to be at, but that's another story. Connor, what's some of your...
James, tell me more.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll save that for the end of the segment. Can I ask you what are some of your favorite parts of having sex?
Oh, the end is probably my favorite.
What do you mean, the end?
James.
Okay, I understand what you mean. You mean when you reach the pinnacle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you like to cuddle afterwards? What happens?
Oh yeah, like that's like kind of our agreement, like because I get to sleep in our bed on Wednesdays and Saturdays too.
Wait, you have to have an agreement to sleep in the you get to sleep in your bed on Wednesday and Saturday afternoon?
James, like as someone who's married, like let me tell you, like marriage is a lot about compromise and like really give and take. So
Well, it
like
just sounds like I don't want to get involved. It sounds like she just takes, Connor. What happened to everything before this, right?
no, James, that's not true. She does my laundry.
Yeah, she does your laundry, but you get to sleep in your bed 2 afternoons a week, and you're outside right now. It's isn't it cold? What does she do while you're outside? Can you go back in right now?
She just like really needs her alone time, James. Like it's like Cordelia's time. And like even though sometimes she has friends over, like it's still like her time to do what she wants to do and be independent. And like it's really important, I think, in a marriage to like keep
Yeah,
being independent.
that's fair. What's she doing right now that you can't participate in?
Well, I'm not sure she like part of the agreement is that she like I don't ask questions.
You don't ask questions what goes on in your house 5 days of the week.
No, I mean I can kind of hear like there's some music playing in there.
What's playing?
I think it's Clearance Clearwater Revival.
Your wife Cordelia is listening to CCR. And did you say Clearance Clearwater Revival?
Oh, no, I said Credence, I believe.
Okay, I heard Clearance Clearwater Revival.
No, only a dum dum would say that, Jake.
Yeah, all right. Connor, can I just tell you I'm still concerned about this whole Cordelia thing.
James, I appreciate your concern, but like as a non-married person, like it's hard for me to take advice from you now.
You know what? That's absolutely fair. But while I can't speak to what it's like to be married, I can speak to what it's like to be able to sleep in my own bed. Now, can I just ask you, if you had your choice, would you sleep in your bedroom at night? Because a lot of people are going to see this and be concerned, right? In the chat right now, we've got Connor shouldn't have ghosted Raquel.
Yeah, I feel really bad about that. I really shouldn't talk about her though, because like Cordelia gets really angry.
What do you mean angry? What happens?
She like, oh, James,
Just
she can,
come on close. You can whisper. You'll be fine.
James, she can get quite physical actually.
What do you mean physical? Don't tell me.
She's just like,
Just
you
come a
know,
little closer just to be safe.
you know when like you were a kid and you got into trouble and your mom like held your arm really tight?
You mean like when you're acting out at the mall or the playground or something?
Yeah.
So when she gets angry and jealous, she squeezes your arm?
So hard, James. I have like bruises all over my arm.
How often is she angry at you, Connor?
Well, only when like I look at another girl, when I talk about Raquel, when
You're
she hears
talking about Raquel de Cordelia?
like if she hears me talking about her with other people and like yeah, like one or two times I've been like, yeah, maybe I should have been nicer to Raquel, like in a marital fight, like I've said those
Yeah, in a
things.
marital fight, she squeezes you hard?
She squeezes my arm so hard and like yeah, and
Connor,
well,
this is not okay, right? You
you
know
James,
this.
you don't understand. Like
Yeah,
if
I
you
don't
marry
understand. I'm not married. I'm not
yeah,
married, so I don't understand that physical abuse is not okay. Once I'm married, I'll probably understand a little bit better when my wife beats me up.
yeah, you probably will.
Well, Connor, we've got some questions coming in from the chat. Do you want to hear some of these?
Okay.
Someone wants to know if you have a prenup. A prenup is short for a prenuptial agreement, meaning that if you get divorced, the person who has the most income doesn't need to share that income with their partner in the case of divorce? Do you have a prenuptial agreement?
Yes, we do have a prenuptial agreement. The agreement is like, well, like she's moved into my apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and like if we get divorced, like she'll own like 75% of the apartment.
That's your prenuptial agreement, that if you get divorced, your wife, and in the chance ex-wife, owns 75% of your home.
Yeah,
So
like the
in
balcony
the
area is mine. Like
right,
this is like not only where I sleep every night, like it's also like I own it.
right, yeah, you own your outdoor balcony. Okay, another question. It's more of a statement, but you can answer this. Coming in from the chat, we never figured out how old Cordelia is. I believe we did mention it, but can you confirm for us?
Yeah, no, we also in our prenuptial agreement decided not to disclose that information.
You understand that sounds not great, right? If you're unwilling to tell us how old your wife is, right? You understand there might be questions.
Oh, no, Jim, I don't know how old she is.
You don't know how old Cordelia is?
No, she like never wanted to share that, and that's like something like I have to
Doesn't
respect.
that worry you, though? Doesn't that worry you? Right? We're going down a very potentially very dark path. And I say this after the whole part about you being bruised.
James, like you're starting to mess with my head. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in like a really good place, and I'm like,
You're right. I
nothing.
shouldn't, I should not pry, but can I tell you why I'm doing it? It's Connor, because I care about you as a friend. And if I told you that I was covered in bruises, wouldn't you be worried? Right? If I told you that I was living on my balcony, wouldn't that worry you? If I told you that I didn't know how old my wife was, wouldn't that worry you a little bit?
I mean, to answer the second question, I think you should really try sleeping outside. It's like it's actually quite refreshing. Like when it's not cold, it's really not that bad.
Yeah, what are you going to do when it feels like 40 degrees, Connor? Aren't you going to want air conditioning? Don't you think you deserve air conditioning?
Yeah, but James, like she deserves everything.
She deserves everything. Okay, so you're in love, and I'm happy for you. I have one last question coming in from the chat. How old does Cordelia look? If you had to guess.
It's a good question. You
Mm,
know, age isn't really like that important to me,
we know that.
but I mean, if I had to guess, maybe like 30 to 55, like
Okay,
in
so your wife is in the age range of anywhere from 30 to 55. That's a 25-year window.
yeah, like I said, James, like age doesn't really matter, and
Yeah.
like like how old do I look, you know?
Well, I know how old you are, so it's tough for me to go in blind. You're 32.
Oh, James, you gave it away.
I'm sorry. Well, luckily you and I do not have a prenuptial agreement because of course we're not married. But I can tell you something, if we were married, I wouldn't squeeze you until you bruised.
James, maybe I just bruise easy.
Yeah, maybe. You might be anemic, so who knows?
How's your love life?
Well, Connor, if I'm being, look, you come on here and you share a lot, so it's probably only fair that I share too, right?
Yeah,
Well,
that's what friends are for.
during COVID, I've committed to not having a love life because I don't want to get sick, and in the chance that I'm sick, I don't want to make anyone else sick. So right now, I would say that my love life is on hold right now.
Okay, and James, as your friend, I
Mhm.
feel like I should tell you like that makes me worried.
Okay, that's look. I'm totally fine with you. What are you worried about for me? Because it shouldn't just work one way, me towards you. What are you worried about for me?
Well, I'm concerned that you're getting too comfortable just being with yourself,
Hmm.
and that you should start to, you know, open your heart a little bit
Yeah.
and consider letting someone else in.
Look, I think that that's a very it's a very astute observation, and there might be some truth to that. How about that, right? Well, do you have any advice for me?
Yeah,
I
James.
always give advice, and as a married guy, you probably have some info of how I can reel one in.
Yeah.
Also, do you have a mullet now?
No, James. I haven't been
Oh,
able to get it.
that's a mullet, right? Can you just turn your head to the side? Yeah, you have a mullet.
No, it's just a
No,
little,
all right, no, that's not a mullet. All right, so do you have any advice?
overgrown. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, James, let's make a deal. I'll get a
Oh,
haircut.
so no advice, you're just making a deal with me.
Okay, well, here's my advice.
Yeah.
Get a girlfriend, James.
That's your advice. Get a girlfriend.
Yeah, and here's how you're gonna do it.
All right. Whoa, okay.
You're gonna find someone that you like, even if it's just remotely, and you're going to say, "Hey, I like you. Let's have a coffee."
Okay, so find someone that you like, even if it's remote, kind of like you and Raquel, right?
Oh, James, don't mention her name so
Okay. Look,
loudly.
I'm gonna let you off the hook because it's starting to get late, and I don't want to interrupt your sleeping hour. Connor, am I gonna see you next week?
Yeah, James. Well, I have to check with Cordelia, but
Right.
I'll let you know what she says.
All right. Well, Connor, I wish you nothing but the best, and I want you to know that you're in my thoughts. I'm thinking about you.
James, thank you so much, and I'll say the same to you. And like, don't be afraid to like open your heart and get out there. And like, I hope next time I see you, you have some news to report to me, because
All right.
I can like be really helpful right now as a married man.
I tell you what, if I have any news, I'm gonna report it to you.
Great. So good to speak to you again, James. It's been so long.
So good to speak to you again as well, Connor. It's been so long, and have a good night, and please be safe out there.
Okay, thanks.
That is Conor Rose back in the saddle again. And he's got a mullet, right? That is a mullet. He didn't know what a prenup was, so I'm not quite sure if he knows what a mullet is either. I'm worried about Conor Rose. If you're worried too, please send him a message. His Instagram account is at coming up Conor Rose. It's Connor with one N, not two. Apparently, he's a married man now. He gave me some dating advice. The advice was find a girlfriend. But he did say that I'm closed off. So on one hand, it was kind of very base level stuff. On the other hand, it was quite intuitive. Is it possible that Conor Rose has learned something being a married man? Well, maybe we'll find out next week. Maybe Connor's going to give some marriage advice. There we got a new segment idea right there, marriage advice with Conor Rose. Let's move on to our next guest. A true Jill of all trades, actor, singer, dancer, works at the Jean Talon Market. You name it, she can do it. Let's welcome her to the show. It is Lisa Palmieri. Lisa, welcome back.
Hello. How you doing?
Yeah, so it looks like you're playing with your cat right now. You were like, oh, I wasn't ready to be on the show yet.
Look at this bad boy. I mean,
Yeah.
get excited about this.
Yeah, that either looks like a cat toy or some type of sex device.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
It can get smaller or longer.
Yeah. And then it's got some type of that's like a bit of a tease deviise at the end. I don't like how wiggly it is.
Look how wiggly, I tell you.
Yeah, this is becoming an 18 and over show tonight.
It even has googly eyes.
Yeah, which very, very sexy, could be confused for bedroom eyes.
It can.
Okay, Lisa, let's get into it right here, right now. So you were late arriving, and I had convinced myself, I don't think Lisa remembers. And then you told me something as soon as you arrived. You said, sorry, I'm late. Would you like to take over from here?
Yes, I had women issues.
You had women issues.
Yes,
and I said,
cramps were taking over my soul.
I understand, and I sympathize, of course, as a male. I cannot truly empathize in the way that I could if you said maybe you had an itchy neck or a sore knee. I'd ask you,
an itchy neck, I couldn't make it.
Yeah, you don't want to have an itchy neck. You've got these woman problems, and I asked you, when you say woman problems, do you mean your period?
Yeah.
You said yes, and I said, is that something you'd like to talk about on the show? And you said, are we allowed to? Now, this must mean that things are either very bad or you're concerned about what it might do to the audience.
Yeah. Or yeah, exactly. You don't know how people are going to take it. But I don't care because we
You
should be
should-
more open about the period.
I agree. Now, coming in from the chat right now, quote, I feel you, sister. So someone
Thank
else in the
you.
chat has their period, I think.
See?
Okay. Now,
And
Lisa, can I ask you this? We don't do a lot of educational segments on this show. I think that what we should do tonight, because there's times we talk about the market and tomatoes and nunnas and no-nos and zeppelis and cannolis,
nonnas.
nonnas and zeppelis and, this, that, and the other.
St. Henry, Milan, Darvan.
Island, yeah. Tonight, I think it's time that we end the stigma. It's time to finally end the stigma 2021 on the female productive system and what occurs, namely the period. Now, Lisa, tell us what you're going through, right? And don't be shy.
First of all, I know you all think that because of the commercials, blue stuff is coming out of our vages, but no.
Okay, now let's hold the phone here. I can tell you that I was not under the impression that, quote, blue stuff came out of vages. I'm not sure that you're giving people enough credit.
Oh, I know, but can we just change the commercials and stop pretending like it's a faux pas? We can't show that it's red. Why is there blue liquid on a freaking pad?
Okay,
It's
so
red.
you want these female item commercials to feature full blood, maybe some clotting, right?
Maybe some.
Clotting.
Good for you, James. I'm happy you used that adjective.
Okay, you like that?
Yes, I like that. You like that?
So you want for the female product commercials to be more glaring and more hide the reality. So
Yes.
it might give people
show the reality. Show the reality.
Okay, so can I ask you, what would your ideal period commercial be?
Yeah, prick.
Look, Lisa, you open up this can of worms. You're over here saying,
right.
I think that we need to have it like this and not like this. We have to have that and not like this.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm spitting all this opinionated bullshit and I can't come up with an answer. That would be horrendous.
I'm giving you the platform. Lisa, I want you to be the star of this commercial. You cast yourself.
Yeah.
They say, Miss Palmieri, we want to build a commercial for these products around what you think is going to be the most realistic and helpful way to get the message across. But most importantly, it's 2021. We want to end the stigma. Miss Palmieri, what do you have in mind?
First of all, we put it to red. We changed the color to red.
Okay.
Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, we get over men being disgusted by it.
Okay, so now are you saying that in your experience, men are disgusted? Because I'll tell you this, I think it's beautiful.
Oh, James.
I think it's beautiful.
Thank you. It is beautiful. We wouldn't be able to procreate if we didn't have our period.
And here's the problem. Can I tell you something, sister? With men.
You're amazing tonight. I'm loving. Can I tell you something, sister?
The problem is with men. Because, men, they see women and they think, oh, here's my next plaything. Yeah. They don't realize that something important can grow inside of a woman. And we're not talking about erections, right?
We are not.
We're talking about the gift of life, right? Without a period, there is no life, right? And that's, grow up, men.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Grow up. Ew. What are you, 7?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I'll tell you what, I walk into a bathroom. I look in the waste paper basket. Let's say I see a discarded tampon or a pad. Yeah. I'm not losing my mind. How can I lose my mind over that, but not skid marks that I see in a toilet bowl, right?
Exactly.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? And then, we could put a commercial that also shows us having to go through regular life with these pains,
right?
And the vomiting and the everything.
I'll tell you what, it's not just about being able to go swimming and riding a bike, right?
Oh my God, James, you should produce it with me.
I imagine if we announced, if the word got out, hey, did you hear about James? What? He's doing his online show. No, he started producing period product commercials. Someone said, I didn't know why of all the people, and they would say, you want to know why? Because this guy gets it. He's an ally.
He is an ally for the women.
Mm-hmm.
And you
You
know
get
what?
it, Lisa.
Like,
You get it. You get it.
because it's so true. Like, oh, you think that's the only problem we have? Oh no, what are we gonna do? We have to swim today. Oh
But you got to live your life like the rest of us. You gotta take the metro. You got to go to work. You got to
no.
do the
Go to work, you gotta
groceries.
go on the show. You have to fucking sing on stage for fucking
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah. You got to live.
You gotta live, and you gotta change your diva cup every 2 to 3 hours.
Now, this is just an aside. You went full Regis Philbin there. You went full Regis. Okay, so we're talking about this commercial. It has to be realistic. Lisa, continue. What else would you want to apply to this commercial?
So no swimming, no horseback riding,
Yeah.
um, regular life. What else?
You know what you never
Diva
see in these
cups a little
commercials?
bit more.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You never see sneezing in these commercials, right? I get it.
Or coughing. I completely. We can make a COVID period commercial.
Okay, so now we're bringing the COVID world. We're doing a mashup to the COVID world.
Yeah.
To the period world. Okay.
Yeah, like you're coughing, you have COVID, and you have your period.
Yeah, so it's like you have a lady. She's laying on her couch. She's got COVID, and she's talking about it. Like, I was just visiting my sister and her kids, and now I've got COVID. I'm coughing. I have a runny nose. I can't taste and I can't smell. And to make matters worse, it's my time of the month again.
Yeah,
right?
you should be the script writer as well for this.
So this is my life's work. Now, Lisa, would you be in this commercial?
Yes, I would be the main star.
Now, can you give me the delivery of how would you deliver that line? It was, all I did was visit my sister and her kids, and now I've got COVID. I've got a headache. I'm achy. I can't taste and I can't smell. And to make matters worse, now I've got my period. You play with the dialogue however you like.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm like, that's a lot of memorization.
Yeah.
So I went to visit my brother and his kids, and I got fucking COVID.
Oh, so we're cursing in this commercial.
Yeah, because that's realistic.
Okay, so I like that. Maybe you don't hear a lot of cursing. Maybe we add some bleeping. That'll be kind of fun, right?
Yeah, little bleeps, little bleeps.
Take it from the top. I interrupted you. You curse as much as you like.
Okay.
Right? Because women curse, right?
They curse.
Yeah, they curse.
They curse. You know I curse.
Oh, I know you curse. So Lisa, take it away. You curse as much as you want.
So I went to go visit my brother and his kids this weekend.
Hmm.
I got fucking COVID. And to make matters worse, I have a headache, the runs, and my period.
Okay, so you've added diarrhea to this as well.
Why not? Let's take the stigma off of diarrhea as well.
You're preaching to the converted. I've talked about diarrhea on this show a number of times.
Good.
You know what? I sympathize with you, Lisa, because people they don't get it. They just they think something's spewing out of you, and they think it's fine, right?
Who thinks it's fine?
the men think it's fine. They think it's fine, right? Okay, so Lisa, can I ask you what would be the name of your product? Right? You mentioned the Diva Cup. I mentioned pads and tampons. What would you, if you had to name this product, what would it be?
The wood product, the commercial, the whole commercial.
Yeah, what's the item? Because it can be like a Diva Cup. What would you name this item?
Oh, my Diva Cup.
Yeah, like if you're inventing this product.
Okay.
I'm clarifying for the third time.
I don't understand what we're saying.
You've got a new product.
Another device to put in our badges.
A new product, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Maybe you put it in, maybe you put it over. It's not for me to decide. I'm a man. It's not for me to decide. What do you call that?
The povarach.
The povarach.
Yeah.
Now, what's
we're not divas. We're not like just.
Yeah.
We used to have diva clips before. They used to have like these clips that you used to get with Diva Cup that girls used to put it on. Like, I'm a diva girl. Now, we're all povaraches. We're not happy about
now,
this.
Can you again define for us what does it mean to be povarach?
Ça fait pitié. It's sad. We're not in a good situation.
You're not in a good situation. Okay. So how about this? The tagline at the end. The povarach when you're not in a good situation.
All in red.
All in, yeah. Oh man, maybe there's like the when it's like you got a white background, the font splashes on the screen, and it like drips down, kind of like a Halloween type of effect.
Yeah, like an old scary movie.
Yeah. Now, do you imagine? Now, this might be TMI. Is this an insert or is it an over?
It's an insert.
It's an insert. So how about this? We play with this tagline a little bit. When you're looking to plug up a bad situation.
Insert the
insert the povarach. Yeah.
That's
Lisa, we've done it. We've done it.
We just created our own product as well.
Yeah. And people say this show is crude, right? What they say is crude, I say is realistic, right?
I agree.
This has been about the reproductive system tonight. And
opening up everyone's eyes.
Opening up the eyes, we're ending the stigma. Now, think back, Lisa, before the show started, you said, can we talk about this? Not only can we, but we did.
And we made a whole commercial about it.
Do you think we've changed any men here tonight?
I think so. Check the chat. Are there any changed men out there?
I think it's only females talking right now.
All right.
Yeah. Now, Conor Rose told me I need to find a girlfriend. Do you think if I go on any first dates, I should talk to women about how I understand how hard it is to have a period?
I think you should. I just think it's the first topic of conversation you should bring up.
Yeah. That'll bode well for me, I think.
Yeah.
Lisa, we've done it. And can I just say that you did this whole segment feeling unwell, right?
Amazing. And I feel a lot better, to be honest.
Look, I don't want to say that I'm like a doctor, so I won't.
Yeah, but you are.
Right.
I'll say it for you.
Call me Dr. Feelgood. Call me Dr. Feelgood.
I love your shirt. We didn't talk about how nice.
Yeah, we didn't talk about my hamburger shirt. It's not often I expose my my torso in such small layers.
Yes.
Wearing an In-N-Out burger shirt from when I went to California in 2012. Great burger.
Oh,
Great.
wait, I have a question. Very important question.
Yeah.
Shake Shack or In-N-Out? You're clearly.
I've never been to Shake Shack. I've been to In-N-Out. So In-N-Out is the default answer, but Montreal's Uniburger better than In-N-Out burger.
I agree 100%. The one in St. Henry is fabulous.
The one in St. Henry gave me the best Uniburger I've ever had in my life, maybe 4 weeks ago. Lisa, maybe we need to commiserate this commercial over a hamburger one of these days.
I am 100% in.
Yeah, there's one in Little Italy. You know that, right?
Yes, it's true. It opened up right across from San Gennaro.
Which is?
I've been there, actually.
Okay, so Lisa, this is what we're going to do. Next time you're on, we're going to do food reviews.
Food reviews. Why haven't we done that yet?
It's just there's more to discover.
I love it.
Lisa, I want to thank you so much for being here tonight, even though you're feeling unwell. Get some rest. Get a hot water bottle, right? Maybe an eating pad. You have some Motrin. You take care of it.
Peppermint oil. Scaff some peppermint oil on myself.
You take a night for yourself. How about that?
Thank you, James.
Lisa, thanks so much for being here. That's Lisa Palmieri. I said actor, dancer, singer, comedian, a warrior, battling through the problems. What a show it's been so far. We had some marriage advice. We also talked about something that's just natural and frankly beautiful. Folks, we're going to be back this coming Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who's going to be here? Dave Kaufman, back in the booth, back in black, back to bring you some laughter that is right here on twitch.tv/@home-with-James. But what's coming up now? I'm going to tell you what's coming up now. It's a guy who wasn't here last week, and he's back after being replaced by Ricky the Mouse. Let's welcome Dimitri Kiras.
Woo! Soak it out! Hey, you guys want a fat one? Oh, I'm talking about a hot dog, you silly son of a bitch! Oh, hey, James! You made it! Can I get you something out of the cooler?
But where are you?
I'm at Verdun Beach and we're having a great time! Woo!
You're at the beach?
Yeah, hold on, let me turn down the food.
Is it still daytime in Verdun?
It's always daytime in Verdun, baby!
Well, Dimitri, it looks like you're having a great time. You got a big group of people there.
Yeah, I invited everybody out. Everybody who is somebody or wants to be somebody is here right now. And let's just say, James, it's getting hot and spicy. You should be here.
Yeah, Dimitri, I got to tell you, I knew that Verdun was burgeoning and booming. It's popping off, and this is the proof. You've got your beach bod ready, and so do countless other people.
Awesome.
What are you doing there? You're not doing what I think you're doing with your hand, are you?
What do you think I'm doing?
Well, it looks like some questionable behavior.
What?
Yeah, it looks like you got a back and forth motion going here.
I can't hear you, bro. The tunes are going nuts.
Yeah, what are you listening to over there? It sounds like only the best in generic rock.
Brother, well, Verdun, you know how it is. You can
Oh, I think I know this track.
You do?
Yeah, this is in this track 4 on the now best copyright rock.
Yeah, you know it. You party, brother.
Yeah, I party, bro.
Shut the grill down 2 minutes.
Oh, you're grilling.
Yeah, I was jerking off too. Let me turn this down real quick, James. James. Let me get my shades off. All right.
Oh, those are clip-ons?
Yeah, come on, Dad.
Yeah, very cool.
Ow!
A man in his 20s wearing the glasses accessories of a man in his 60s.
Brother, I'm all about efficiency. I'd be riding around in a moped if I could. Why? Because I like the breeze and it saves on gas, but I don't have a license. James, brother, where are you? Why aren't you here right now?
Why? Well, because I was under the impression there was still a 9:30 p.m. curfew, and it's I'm in St. Henry. It's nighttime here. Things have changed in Verdun.
What can I say? You're not on the up and up, but that's why I'm here, James.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna get straight to it. There's a reason why I'm here today.
Okay.
James, well, look. I went on Facebook and I saw something that concerned me and deeply disturbed me.
Concerned and disturbed you? Well, Facebook is a cesspool.
Well,
what did you see? Like COVID denier posts, things like that?
Worse, brother. Way worse. I went on
probably like anti-vaxxer stuff.
James, it's way worse than that.
Okay.
I went on your Facebook profile and I saw something very disturbing, James. Would you like to know what I saw?
Well, I'm not sure. Unless something has been posted in the last hour, I'm not sure that there's any disturbing information on my page, but feel free.
I went on your About section on Facebook and I saw something like this. Under relationship status.
Oh,
no relationship info to show. James, what the hell is going on?
Well, yeah, I feel like we went through this earlier on with Conor Rose. Yeah, I'm single.
Yeah, you're single, god damn it, but are you ready to mingle? Because, damn it, James, there's a lot of hot honeys walking around everywhere over here. Guys with big, strong bods, ladies with great eyes. Everybody's looking great right now, James, and you're nowhere to be found.
Okay, so we've been through this a couple times. So you took me through your dating simulator, right?
Yeah, and you blew it up.
We've talked about this on a variety of levels. I've told you that I am always, and I've said this a variety of times on the show, when it comes to the matters of romance, I am always open for business. The difference is, unlike some businesses, like let's say Foot Locker, things like that are on a main strip of a busy street where you can just walk in, I am a business that has an entry point in an alley where you didn't know you could walk, but the business is open, right? I'm just hard to find.
James, I didn't listen to a goddamn word you just said.
Oh, great.
What I'm here to do today is listen, James, I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. I think the audience is sick and tired. I think every single one of your guests is trying to bash you over the head with this idea that, James, it's hot Vax Summer.
What?
It's hot Vax Summer. Which basically means one thing. It means everybody's been cooped up, pent up, a tiger in a cage. We all got our jabs.
You got your vaccine already? You're younger than me.
Bro, well, I know a guy. I know 2 guys. And I can introduce you to them. They're here tonight. My 2 doctors are here tonight. James?
You're hanging out with your doctors?
Yeah, my doctors are hot. They're single and they're very good at their job. You think?
Well, so why aren't you giving them crap if they're single?
Because they're together.
Oh, wait, what do you mean together?
My two doctors are fucking.
But you said they're single.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to put labels on it.
Well, you're putting a label on me. My relationship status says no information. What if I'm getting
Who are
jiggy?
you fucking?
No one.
Yeah, that's the fucking problem. My two doctors are let's just say they're doing a biopsy on each other right now.
Yeah, okay. So let's relax. Let's take a breath, okay? We're yelling at each other.
I'm just pissed off. I'm pissed
It
off.
seems like everyone is pissed off on this show tonight except for Lisa.
You know what, James? No, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to do a segment where you're going to talk me and finesse me about, oh, yeah, I know I'm ready to date, but I'm just not there. Oh, no, I still haven't got
I didn't say that.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about me. I'm a beautiful rose one day, and I'm ready to pop off, but it's not going to be today, but I'll consider your... James, enough is enough. I'm signing you up for a goddamn dating profile. We're doing this right now.
We don't need to do that.
Yes, we are. We're signing you up for a dating profile right now. So please look at your screen because I'm going to be asking you some some simple questions. We're going to get you on a dating site. And James,
what website is this? This is real. This is not a gag. You've got a real website here.
It's a real website. It's called OkCupid, and I know friends who have been on it and who have succeeded. You're a talented, hardworking, and I know you don't like people saying this, but you're a fucking stud. You got a lot of juice to give. And
well, I don't. Let's reel this in. A lot of juice to give.
Yeah, like love juice, but not. Oh, get your mind out of the gutter, James.
Yeah, my mind is in the gutter. Yeah, you're the one talking about your doctors giving each other biopsies on a beach.
Well, they're doing more than biopsies, James. They're fucking. Listen, James, dating preferences. Let's start with the basics. Look, I'm sorry. I'm coming in at a 10, and it's only just because I'm really mad at you, but I will reel it back to a 7.
Can I ask you a question? Why is everyone concerned about me and my romances?
Because they see... oh, God.
Did you hear what Conor Rose said about me? He said that I'm closed off and I'm too comfortable being alone.
Is the sky blue? Is the rainbow gorgeous?
What was that now?
Is
a ringed bull gorgeous? That's worse than Clearance Clearwater Revival.
I said it's a... Hey, see, you're doing it again. You're doing this thing where you finesse your way out of this. But mister, I'm going to squeeze your arm till it goes blue, and I'm going to sit you down and we're going to do this dating profile.
Yeah, all right, mister. All right, mister.
Okay, great. So, speaking of mister, what's your preference, men or women, James?
Women.
Great.
And I'll tell you what, I certainly wouldn't date any men. You see the way they treat women? Awful.
All right, Lisa's gone. Let's see, ease up a little bit. Okay. What kind of relationship do you want? Hang out, long-term, dating, or friends? We're going to ignore that last one. You only have 3 to choose from.
What does hang out mean? Isn't that the same as friend?
Oh, brother, you still watching TV on in black and white too?
What are you insulting me for?
I'm sorry, you're right.
Okay. When I hear hangout, what are we talking about? Like you're getting to know each other? What does that mean?
I'm talking about what my 2 doctors are doing to each other in the changing room right now.
Okay, so I guess my main problem is if I was the curator of this website, I would have said keep it casual.
Yeah, so that's hanging out.
Okay, so we've got, what is it? Hangout.
Long-term or dating.
What's it? Okay, so put dating, right? That nice in between.
Wow. A romantic. What is your intent? I want to date, but nothing serious. I want a relationship. I am putting in serious effort to find someone. I am serious and I want to find someone to marry.
Is there like add your own?
No, this isn't a build your own. This isn't a Lunchable, okay?
That's a great website, a build your own dating app.
Stop doing that thing where you're finessing your way out of this. I gave you 4 options. One of them is stupid. There's 3 legit options in there.
All right, so I want to date, but nothing's. I want to relate. What isn't there one like I want to see what happens?
See what happens?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna put I want to date, but okay. I want to date, but nothing serious. Okay. How
Put
about
that in there. Put that in there, because then who knows what happens.
Great. Do you date smokers? No. Yes. I only date smokers. We know the.
Tell you what, I don't want to be matched up with that last person. Put no.
Okay, we're gonna go no because this option was only for Andy Asaf.
Yeah, that's perfect for Andy.
Do you date others who have kids? No. Yes. Children over 18.
Let's go with once again. That one sounds good for Conor Rose. That last one. Let's just go with no. I don't want to meet anyone's kids.
Ouch. Okay. Do you? Oh wow. Okay. This is this is a question.
Yeah.
Do you date BBW or others with a few extra pound body types?
Do you date BBW? Isn't that do you date BBW or others? I don't know. Just put yes.
Good, James. That was the only correct answer. So, occupation. What do you do?
What do I do? Put
This is I want to remind you and the audience that this is OkCupid and this is a real dating profile. And I will tell you, James, I put your real name and your email address on this.
Put content creator.
Oh, great. Oh, content creator.
Yeah.
Awesome. James, what's your education? High school, some college, some university, associate's degree, bachelor's degree, master's degree, graduate degree, PhD, postdoctorate.
We're going to have to just put high school in there. Okay. Should I lie?
You sure you don't want to lie a little bit? But then again,
no,
you did put content creator as your occupation.
I'm telling the truth.
Okay, great. Good for you, James. Yes, that's true. Never lie. Ambition.
Ambition?
Yeah, are you not ambitious? Somewhat ambitious? Ambitious or extremely ambitious?
Yeah, put somewhat ambitious. We're not lying. We're not lying anymore. We're not lying.
Okay, James.
We're not lying.
Okay, James.
Because here's the thing. What if I meet someone and then they find out that I'm only somewhat ambitious and they say, but James, you said that you were very ambitious. And I have to say, sorry, babe, I'm not. But I'm somewhat ambitious.
Yeah, we don't ever want to have that riveting conversation with somebody. Mm-hmm. James, I want to preface, this next one is not displayed in profile, okay? What's your income? Is it less than $25,000? Should I stop there?
What are the other options?
25,000 to 35,000?
Let's put that one.
Yeah, that's the appropriate one. You're right.
On a good year.
yeah. Non-COVID year for sure. And people understand that for sure.
Yeah.
Religion?
What are the options?
Oh, there's a lot, but I'll go through them if you really want.
Put none.
Non-religions? No.
Yeah, non-religious.
Okay.
Great. We can't lie. We can't lie.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Now, how long is this sign-up thing? Is this as long as your personality test that went nowhere?
Honestly, I might skip through a little bit of it, so we can come back to this later, just because I do want to get to the photos that I have.
Oh yeah. That's I'm sure that's what everyone can't wait for.
Second language? Do you speak one?
French.
Sure. Next.
What does that mean? Sure.
Yeah. Marital status.
Salut, ma belle. Ça va?
Oh. Yeah. Too bad there's no how fluent you are, but French, we'll put that in.
All right.
Marital status, you're single. Longest relationship?
My marital status is I'm single.
Yeah. What's your longest relationship?
6 years.
6 years. Wow. Eye color?
Green, I think.
Very nice. Hair is brown. I know that one. Your height?
5'10".
Oh, wow. Nice, James. Very
Not
nice.
bad. Hey, what I lack in finances, I make up for with average male height.
Above average, I would say.
Okay, fair enough. I appreciate that.
Body type, prefer not to say. Thin, athletic, average, a few extra pounds, big and tall.
What's the first one? Thin?
Thin.
Yeah, let's go with that. We can't lie.
We can't lie. I would say athletic build.
Well, I mean, I think you see athletic build, you're thinking someone who's ripped, shredded, cut. And I was going to come up with another adjective, but I can't. We're going to go honest. We're going to go thin.
Okay, let's go with thin. Great. Okay, we'll blow through these. Personality type. I think you can pick a few. No, you can only pick one.
Okay.
Adventurer, animal lover, artsy. Just stop me when you hear one you like. Athletic, beach bum, blogger, blue collar, bookworm, programmer, chef, class clown.
I think we have to go class clown.
Yeah.
Because they need to know what they're getting into once I begin to annoy them.
Great. Alcohol consumption. We already know the answer to this.
None.
Smoker. None. Drug use.
None.
Wow. 3 for 3. Vehicle ownership.
None.
Do you want to go prefer not to say?
No, we're
that
not
seems
gonna
so
lie.
sketchy.
We're not gonna lie.
Okay, no. Do you have kids?
No.
Okay, no. Do you want kids?
Is there a maybe option?
Undecided?
Do it.
Okay. Do you have pets? No pets.
No.
You are parents' marital status. What? No, we're not gonna touch that. Sibling.
Yeah,
count?
put it in there. Not married.
Okay, we're gonna put.
Yeah. Is there a bastard option?
There is an option that says one has passed away.
Is there bastard?
No, there's no bastard.
What now? Here, let's take a gander at these. Let's go with
Bastard. What the?
yeah. Put not together.
Okay. Separated. Great. Not together. There it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, great. So we're gonna do one sibling, two sibling, one sibling, two.
Why would anyone care if someone has a sibling?
For some reason, I don't know. We're gonna do not together.
Put one.
We're gonna put one. And
we can't lie.
I can't believe that this is a thing. You're the oldest. You're the second
Yes, oldest.
Oh, you are the oldest, right? I forgot about that. Okay, great. You're off to a wonderful start.
Okay, well that's good.
Okay, now dish out some details about you in your own words. Help others get to know you with a headline. I'm gonna punch one in right now for you.
Yeah, I want you're a writer, right, Dimitri? You're known for both writing video games and pornography. You've been on dating apps. How about you come up with this for me? Because if I do it, we're gonna be here for another hour.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I've ran out of my limit. Hey, I'm James. I'm funny.
Let's leave it at that. How about we
Okay.
leave it at, hey, I'm James.
Yeah, this is great. Hey, I'm James. That's great. Your hobbies? I do improv.
Oh God, I'm destined to be alone if you put that in there.
Okay, you're right.
Put a performer.
Oh yeah, I am.
Right, we gotta make this sexy, right? There's nothing sexy about improv.
Don't put his last name. Okay, yeah, from the chat. Will do.
Yep.
I don't know the reason why, but sure. I am a performer and a content creator who
loves coffee, Christmas, and being left alone.
I'm just gonna make it.
You're gonna make an adjustment. Look, I'm gonna look away. You adjust whatever you want. All right, are we good?
Yes.
Great.
Okay, great. We'll leave it at that.
Yep.
Okay, we're just gonna leave it like that. Okay.
Yeah. Again, I've looked away. You do your worst.
Yeah, you can't see what I put.
I cannot see what you're doing. So
this one's just for me and the audience.
You put whatever you want. I trust that you have my best interest in mind. I'm sure whatever you've said is kind,
great,
and flattering.
Okay, topics of conversation, improv.
No, don't put improv in there.
Don't put improv in there. Okay, coffee.
Coffee, life,
love.
You just say we will talk about it when we find it.
Okay, great. So just leave it. Okay, great. We'll leave it at that, and we'll put politics just for a little edge.
Yeah, why not, right?
Okay, so we'll just leave it like that. It's fine. Tell us your interests and hobbies, and tap enter between each one. Improv.
No, don't put improv in there.
Don't put improv. Don't
put comedy.
Coffee.
Yeah, coffee. Taking walks.
Comedy. Walks. Whispering.
Yeah. I love talking about
silence.
Yeah, silence. Yeah. Food.
Food.
Mm-hmm.
And
then put me as one of the topics.
James.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Great. Okay, it's okay. We're generating. Oh, by the way, your username is Lil McCutie.
Okay,
We're
I
gonna
like
log
that.
in.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Welcome back. What do we call you? Call you James. So this part just don't.
Yeah.
bother
We'll
looking at.
get to there.
Yeah. And we'll Montreal. Great. Wait. It just restarted the whole thing. Okay, great. Well,
Great.
Your account is created.
Okay, there we go.
Your account.
I thought this was gonna be another
No.
personality test situation.
No,
here.
your account's created. I'm just gonna show you the photos that I've used for you on the screen,
All right.
and you're just gonna go through them, James, and we'll leave it at that. And we're basically gonna throw the line out, as they say on Plenty of Fish.
All right. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe we find someone, we bring them on the show, right?
So the very first one that I have here is something I think that is a very strong opener.
Okay.
And
As a picture, you mean?
Yes, it's on screen
Okay.
right
So
now.
once again, I now have access, so I'm able to see. All right. So this is a picture of this is a picture of Lisa and myself.
Yes. So
On stage.
so important when you're on a dating app
Mm-hmm.
to open with a photo of you with another person.
So I should open up with a picture of myself and a female performing together, and there's like again the question.
We don't know. We don't
Okay.
know if this is performance. We don't know what this is. This could just be a little cutie photo shoot.
Okay,
but if
now can I ask you? Do you think I should use this?
1,000%, and I'm not even doing this for the like. If you're making a
Dimitri,
profile,
I trust you. I trust you. If you got your doctors over there giving each other biopsies, I trust you.
No, we're doing more than biopsies, brother.
Yeah,
So
I know. I'm cleaning it up.
we're gonna put this one in here too. It's coming on screen right now. So kind of
Okay.
following the trend of you with other people.
Sure.
This is a strong second.
Okay, so this is me sandwiched in between two much larger men than me.
Yes. It shows that you run with big dogs. It
Well,
says
yeah, but the problem is I look very small and bewildered. I almost look like I'm being peer pressured into drinking.
no.
You think I should use this one?
1,000%, because this says I have friends who
Mhm.
treat me nice and well.
Okay. Well, and I'll tell you what, this was a birthday dinner.
Yes, exactly. Coming up hot in second. I mean, this could be your first one too, but
All right.
it's a little aggressive for the first one.
All right.
It's a big third. It could be a big second.
Okay, so I think, look, this is a very fun picture,
Yeah.
but the problem is this is from, I want to wager to say this is 12 years ago, and I don't
looks
really
like
look
you.
like he's a little cutie, but he's also a much younger man at that time, right? I look very childlike.
Well, if you took any goddamn recent pictures of yourself, James, I'd use those. I don't
Well-
have to go digging in your old Facebook stuff.
If you think I should use this, then I should.
I mean, you should definitely use something more recent, but this is not
Okay.
a bad third. Like
It's
I
a
said.
work in progress. Work in
Okay,
progress.
So basically, we've established that you're wanted. We established
Mm-hmm.
that you have friends who treat you nice. We established
Okay.
that you got a fun, kooky, vibrant, colorful side to you. And a big 4. The 4 is like, you can put something, there's a kind of like a throwaway.
Okay.
Boom. What is this guy about?
Okay, so this is an image from a show
What is
where I
this?
had slicked back hair, and there's kind of like some Satan / Charles Manson overtones here.
What is this guy about?
It's a mugshot photo. Don't you think this makes it look like I'm maybe a criminal with an alias, being Boyd Duffy?
It's a conversation starter. It's a huge conversation starter.
Yeah, but the answer then leads to, so I do improv.
No. You could say I'm a performer. I'm talented. I'm creative.
okay.
I've been a part of huge productions.
Okay.
And finally, and certainly not least, rather, James, this is kind of a classic photo. This
Yep.
is kind of like, this is honestly, I'm James.
Mm-hmm.
And I am who I am.
Yeah.
And I love having fun. And this is what you get. A great
Yeah.
guy.
Now this is most certainly the most like authentic photo, I would say.
Yeah, this was a great moment too. It's when you won main event. It's a really nice moment. You could explain that to him, be like, oh, it was such a funny night. I won.
Yeah,
the
it was in
show.
an improv. All of these things lead to improv.
You don't. It doesn't have to, but maybe this one, yes, it will. But that's okay. But yeah, you end on this one, and you go, I'm just a lovable guy with a lot to give. I'm talented. Hot Vax Summer.
I might be really annoying in the morning, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to sleep. I'm over here doing little character voices, and then eventually,
That's so cute.
once you end things with me, that will be one of the reasons.
That's it.
End.
James, I mean, your profile's all set. If you're clear with that, I just have to push enter, and basically we're throwing the line into the ocean.
All right,
we're going to see if
we're
we can.
throwing it in. Okay, so maybe we might have some updates this time next week, right? Dimitri, look, can I put you in charge of just doing all the curating?
Sure, I will. I want to preface. This is a real account that is made right now, and those are the photos.
I believe you.
Okay.
All right. Well, Dimitri, look, I'm not confirming that we won't delete this in a week or two. I might get cold feet, but you know what? I'm doing what I can, like you said, to jump back into the ocean, so to speak.
James, I'm so happy I'm happy to hear you say that. It's going to be a very, very hot Vax Summer, and I just want you to have some fun, man. You certainly earned it. It's been a long year, and I want you to get out.
If anyone knows fun, it's you, Dimitri. So I thank you for this, and I owe you one.
Hey, buddy, you don't owe me anything. Owe it to them. Get your ass out there, you little cutie, and show them what you got. I gotta go to the tent and make love to my 2 doctors, buddy. I love you. Mwah. Have a great night.
Take care, Dimitri. Okay, well, I didn't expect him to be at a beach. I didn't expect it to be daytime. I didn't expect him to go have a lovemaking session with 2 doctors, but I didn't expect anything that happened here tonight. Whether it's Conor getting married, whether it's developing a new period-based commercial, or Dimitri setting up an OkCupid account that I never intend on checking. See that? Squirmed right out of it. It's always up in the air right here, live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you to all of our guests. Thank you for being here tonight. If you like what you see, tell someone about it and let them join in on the fun when they can and if they want to. Until then, have a good weekend. I am James. You are you. We were here. Good night, goodbye, farewell, and of course, be well.